You know, there comes a time when you wonder, is it worth it? I think this trash-picked Toro is one of those. It was missing a gas cap. The gas tank was full of water when I received it. It doesn't have the filter cover. This is one that they had a recall on. And to get the new cover and filter and all, that's 15 bucks. Gas caps 5 to 7 unless I can find one used. I already pilferaged the self-propelled belt cover. So I don't know if I were to sell this, you know, if I had it all, everything was running, I might get $80. I don't have a bag. If I had a bag, then yeah, $80 in this condition. So I don't know. I might just see if I can get the engine to run. Actually, I can't. I remember now. The ass, whoever put this out there, took the spark plug out. And I don't have a Kohler spark plug. Or one that'll fit this. And that's like $8 there, or I mean 5 to 8 bucks there. So I think I'm just gonna go put this back underneath my house, back in underneath the tarp out back. I decided to go ahead and just, you know, look at the carburetor on this one, see if it'd be worth to do what I you know, to get going. I don't know if you can see that. Look at the side of the inside of that carburetor. Look at all that rust. You know, I don't think this is going to be worth my time or cost in parts to get this going. Needs the spark plug, needs the gas cap, needs an air filter box kit. So spark plug, say $6. Gas cap $6. We're up to 12. Airbox kit. That's another 14. So we're up to like $30 in $20-$30 in parts, and I don't even know if it runs. It's not worth it. Use it for parts. Well, I'm back here. I went ahead and I cleaned out the carburetor best I could. Cleaned out the gas tank. Previous person had a tube in here, and let me just show you. Well, I decided to go ahead and, you know, try to get it to run. This was taped on. I just cut it a little shorter and put it back on. It doesn't have a gas cap, so I had to wash out the gas tank. And the carburetor was terrible, as I showed previously. I went ahead and went ahead and cleaned it up best I could and put it back in. The airbox had some stuff missing. This is an old one I had. It doesn't have the cover either, but it had some other stuff, and I had this filter. So for now, and I may sell it this way, because to avoid having to get the other one, I just zip tied this, holding it there. I mean, that'll work. One thing I did notice is it's missing a bolt here. Also missing another bolt here on the heat auto choke thing. And well, I was looking around at the spark plugs, and you know, they're about $5, but I was able to get this one here. It's supposed to be compatible with it. It was like less than $2 at Walmart. So we'll see. I got the new spark plug in there. I don't have the proper tools to do it, so I had to use some vice grips, and you know, so it is what it is. But I got it in there. But in order to do it, I had to take the cover off again. I knew I forgot something when I cleaned it out. I forgot to clean out the main jet. So I'm here taking it out and I'm gonna clean out the main jet now. It's in here. Need a flathead screwdriver to get it out, and it comes out. And if it doesn't want to, it's stubborn, doesn't want to come out, give it a couple taps, and it'll come out. And that's our main jet, and it is clogged solid. So I did get it to run with carburetor spray directly into the carburetor, and it puffed a little bit, and that's it. Well, I got the emulsion tube out. I had to use one of my picks to just go in there, which hits this spot, and then to kind of pull it out and spray in there and see how this corrosion was keeping it in there. So what I'm doing here is this is a twisty tie. I take the wire off of inside of it and just going through here, and anything that has a hole in it, put this in it, and then I'm going to spray it out and clean it up, get all this corrosion off. Here's the main jet. See if I can get it. Yeah, here's the main jet. It's you can't see through it. There's supposed to be a hole there, so I'm going to take another wire and go through it. I'll show you that. See, you take the wire, just put it in, jam it through, wiggle it through, and eventually you'll clear it out. Then you'll also spray it. Took a while, but as you can see here, I got a wire through it. You can see the camera to focus on it. There's a wire right there, went through it. So that took a while to do. Now I'm gonna just go through and reassemble the carb. So first the emulsion tube goes in, then the main jet if you don't drop it. Main jet, and then you use a flathead screwdriver to screw it in place. Okay, I have put back the carburetor. I haven't put the filter back on, so let's see if this runs. Well, I didn't think I was going to get that to go. So, self-propelled works. It starts, although it backfired a little bit at startup. Anyway, let me go try to clean this up a little bit more. I was draining the oil because it was kind of overflow. And look what this looks like. That does not look good. And the carburetor is leaking again, I think. Yeah, this is a traah.picked Toro with a Kohler engine that I didn't think I was just gonna use it for parts, but I decided to play around with it, and I got it to run. Had to clean out the carburetor 3 times. It was filthy, and it leaked, and I got it fixed. It was missing a head bolt. And I just scrounged around and I found one that fit. Didn't have an air filter box cover, so I had this air filter and I just zip tied it like that, because this is a recalled air box cover. You can't get it anymore. You have to buy the new one, which is $15. Had to get a new spark plug because it didn't have one. I changed the oil. I touched it, painted it, and I redid this cover here because it was just loose, so that was kind of hard, and I need to get a gas cap because it didn't have one. So here's the start. Gotta have to be real quick. how propelled works. Yeah, this was a challenge. Next time, tubes, later.